It's good to be here and be with friends. The Guardians is a haunted house story, and so it has a house that is haunted, and that's all you need to know. But it's really, to my mind, it's really about friendship, and in particular, middle-aged male friendship that was born in youth, and what marks male friendship that lasts that long. And so these guys get together in Grimshaw, which is more or less Stratford. I should have called it Stratford. Someone asked me that emails, like, why didn't you call it Stratford? And I was like, well, I have good reasons. Actually, I don't. I should have. Anyway, Stratford. So I'd like to start with a very, very short bit where my protagonist shows up in Grimshaw, the small town where he grew up and has not returned to for reasons that are revealed in the story, for 24 years. But on the occasion of one of his best friends' suicide, he goes back to town, and he's now 40 years old. He hasn't seen any of these guys for a long time, and he's in his room at the hotel, and the door knocks. I lie down on the bed for a time. I must have, because when there's a knock at the door, that's where I am. Who is it? Wayne Gretzky. Team Canada needs you, son. I open the door, and Randy is standing there. And while I am almost lightheaded with happiness to see him, I have at first an even more overwhelming thought. Good God, you look old. And then, after a glimpse of ourselves in the hall mirror, we both do. The indoor skin, the lines of shoulder and chin grown soft. Randy and I look as though some internal dimmer switch had been lowered, pulling us into partial shadow. What the hell happened? The worst part is we know the answer. The project of being a man had shifted with overnight suddenness, so that we awakened one morning with the hungover certainty that something was wrong. All the things we had been working for, what we had managed to achieve, now required maintenance. For most it is a home, a family. For Randy, an acting career limited to bit parts and commercials. For me, it was Retox, the girlfriend with a barcode tattooed on her inner thigh. Whatever it was, it would prove to be too much. Some of it was bound to slip away. It had been slipping away. But here Randy and I are together again, overdressed and middle-aged, improbably standing in a bare room of the Queen's Hotel like actors in a Beckett play who've forgotten their lines. You too. That's what we see in each other's eyes, what we silently share in the pause between recognition and brotherly embrace. I see it got you too.